today. What's on the menu? We got some Little Smokies, pigs in a blanket. We got some, or should I say piglets in a blanket because they're so little. We got some tater tots, our daily granola bar, our daily beef stick. We got green grapes for our fruit today. We got some little penguins, like cheddar penguins. They're kind of like knockoff bootleg goldfish. And then we got gummy pack and a banana because our bananas are getting too ripe and we need to eat through those. But that is what's on the lunch menu today. So I'm filming several different videos right now, but I wanted to check in and let you guys know I'm sticking to my meal plan that y'all saw in one of the last videos. I'm sticking to it. Tonight is taco salad. So far we've had taco salad tonight. We've had the pigs in a blanket with the Little Smokies.
You made a gravy and biscuit?
Gravy and biscuit, breakfast, that's it. We've had breakfast, we've had taco salad now, and we've had pigs in a blanket. Right, yeah. So we've had 3 meals out of the 12 meals and we have not eaten out. So we're doing good on the meal plan. I'll show you guys my taco salad here in a minute. The kiddos are having tacos, just like regular hard shell tacos. I'm literally sharing the lunches and the dinners in this video to keep myself accountable and to keep on with it so I can save on my grocery budget. So thank y'all for being here for that. I was even able to get leftovers out of this taco salad, which was a win. So a lizard is running around the house thanks to everybody leaving the daggone door open. So Shane
accidentally cut his tail off.
Accidentally, by hiding it in the Barbie Dreamhouse fridge. So now he's stuck in the fridge. And we can't get it out.
Look at his tail.
It's gonna be like a Jack in the Box jumping out at you. Why did you do that?
All I knew to do at that moment. The Steve Irwin in me just came out and trapped that little beaut. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it's chilling in the fridge.
I was thinking the zombie.
Sometimes like, I don't know what's happening, but it's fun.
Nobody's drinking that water. What are you gonna do with the water?
That was my water.
Oh, what are you doing?
My
Oh, you're
water.
putting the tail in there?
We have to tell Nana about this. She will freak out.
Hey, why don't we just take the Barbie Dream House and we donate it to your nan?
No! Well, we can donate.
Appreciate that, right?
Go get the gloves in the kitchen. It's under the
And
sink.
this is on living in the country.
Hey, I need tongs.
No, I don't have. I have one pair that y'all have not destroyed by doing something other in the house.
This fridge does have a back, right?
No, I'm not sure.
So the lizard is in there and ain't getting out from like the back, is what I'm saying.
No. It's probably scared of the dark in there. Eating all the food.
How about
From our dolls and the dolls are going to have an empty fridge.
I got an idea. How about you just don't open that doll sink for a couple weeks?
Say, hey now, hey now. Don't
Hey.
dream it's over.
Hey, here you go.
That might work.
There's one.
Wait,
Don't ask me how I did it. I just did.
I'm scared. This is like a horror film. Turns out it's on the top and
He's in my pantry!
Ah! He's behind the daggone thing. This could have been avoided if you handed me your tongs.
I'm not giving you my tongs. Can we keep it if we catch it? Another day of sticking to it. So for today for lunch we're having leftovers. And we're having a pickle, some strawberries, some blueberries. Let's just appreciate the color in here. Like, hello, yay. I remember back when I was a 19-year-old mom and we ate nothing but chicken nuggets. Fed is best, but I'm happy. I'm happy with this. Every bit of this will get eaten and that makes me feel so good. But we got all this going on. And then we've got our daily fruit smiles. These are gross, but we're eating through them. The kids don't mind them so much. Me and Shane tried them and we were like, this ain't fruit snacks. This is rubber. This is mildly flavored rubber. But the kiddos are eating them, so I mean, I guess they're not too bad or they wouldn't touch them. We got our daily granola bar here. This one is the peanut butter chocolate chip one. And then we got our daily beef stick. That's what's for lunch today. I had somebody comment that these did not do well for them. I gotta be careful while closing this so that I don't crush the taco. But I had somebody comment that these didn't do well for them. Something about it being too moist or something like that. I don't know. I can't tell you how these would be doing during a school day. Because my kids here, they have access to the fridge and it can stay there until they're ready to eat, and then they can microwave things if they need to, throw it in the toaster oven, whatever, if they need to. So I can't tell you how well it would do in school, but I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna pat myself on the back for a second. This is one of the best things I've ever done. Best ideas I've ever had. It's helping so much. Notching the meatball subs and salad off of the meal plan for this week. We're getting it down, son. We're doing the daggone thing. Oh my gosh, I think this is the first time in our lives we've got blueberries and none of them have rotted in the bottom of our fridge. We completely emptied a blueberry container. On the lunch menu today, we got our little fruit snacks that we're trying to eat through that taste like a fart. We've got a whole bag of whole strawberries here that they can snack on throughout the day. We've got some goldfish, you know, bootleg goldfish. We got the rest of the blueberries, our daily beef stick, our daily granola bar, and then leftover meatball subs from last night for lunch. That's a pretty daggone good lunch, right? Our air went out, so I'm like walking around like this. Be honest with me, is the universe trying to make me snatched by force? I don't believe the universe talks to me, but if it did, I think it would say, Marina, you're gonna get snatched whether you like it or not. It is 90 degrees in the house. We can't get anybody to come out here until in the morning to fix it. We've been on the wait list for 2 days. So we're not gonna let the thunderstorm get us wet, as they say online. I don't know who they is. It might be raining, but my kiddos are not gonna get wet. So they are super excited because—
If I do get wet, I would be thankful.
That's a metaphor. What would you be thankful right now because it's so hot? So we're going to take a very frustrating situation and turn it into a really exciting one. And we're going to make all the memories. We're having a sleepover on the porch with the doggies.
Yay!
Sleepover starts in 3, 2, 1. I ain't no spring chicken anymore. This couch, is that what we can call it? A piece of cotton on a nail board. But my back. Regardless, it was so fun. We stayed up so late last night. It wasn't even funny. But memories. We made memories. One of you guys gave me that, actually a couple of you guys, but the first person to give me this idea, I was like, oh my gosh, in the comments of the last video, you were like, Marina, move your fridge over here to this wall. A, you can have a bigger pantry, and B, it'll be closer to the water line. And I was like, you're a daggone genius. I know you got straight A's in school. I don't even need to see your report card to know that. That's what I'm gonna do. I just need to oomph a little of my design a little bit, because my design, I'd already had that designed out when we started the kitchen makeover, but I just have to tweak it a little bit. And I have an idea as to what I'm gonna do over there now, and I'm uber excited about it. So I need to get all that done at some point, and I will in the next few days. Some things I realized I didn't update you guys on while editing the first part of this video. A, we caught the dragon, the lizard, Komodo dragon, dinosaur, same thing. We caught it, thankfully. And then we got the air fixed. $2,000 later, but thank you, Jesus, the air is fixed. I did not know it was gonna be that expensive, because back when we were given the single wide, we were letting our friend take over the single wide payments. Whenever we did that, the AC unit broke right when we gave it to him. And I was like, y'all have owned this for a day. No, you're not doing this. So with them buying it like that day, there's no way I could have left them hanging with the AC broken. So even though like we were signing it over to them and everything, I think at that point it either was signed over or that was the day it signed over. I can't remember. But anyway, I was like, no, we're getting this done. And it wasn't that expensive down there to have that fixed. It wasn't near as expensive to have it fixed as this one. But this one I found out was like 11-pound unit. It's huge. And it was struggling last summer because it had a leak in it. So this summer it completely leaked out, and we had to replace that. We had to replace like 11 pounds of coolant, and it's like $80. a pound of coolant or something like that. So that right there is over $800, almost $1,000. And then it needed some sort of board because it was some sort of something other. But anyway, it should run like a brand new one now. Hopefully we won't have to have it serviced for at least a few more years. Hopefully we'll get quite a few years out of this big service. I'm hoping anyways. If I had the funds, I would just have went and gotten a new one because you could, I don't know how much they are. I was about to say you could probably get a new one for that, but I don't think you can. With it tugging along and the house inspection, when we bought the house inspector said that it was working at 60%. So with it doing that, I'd already started an envelope for it. I didn't have near enough money in that envelope, so I just paired that envelope with my savings, and that covered it. So thankfully, that's done. We're not roasting here anymore. It has been going since yesterday evening, and it is 68 in here when I have it on 68. That never happens. Usually when I have it on 68, it's like 76. Sometimes it'll get down to like 72, 71, but that's a rare occurrence. I have it on 68 and it is 68 in here. That right there is crazy. I've not seen that good of air since the single wide days. Also, my countertops are done curing. So, caught the lizard, fixed the air, thank you Jesus, on both accounts. And now I got something really exciting to show you guys. I called Nanny and I was like, Nanny, pinch me, is this real life? I was like, is this for real? Like, man, I can't wrap my mind around it, but I got to show you guys the appliances I got for the kitchen. I've never owned a new stove. I've never bought a new stove. I've bought a stove at like a thrift store sort of thing and like a secondhand store, but I never bought a stove. And I'm so excited about it. I got a stove and a matching dishwasher. The stove is unlike one I've never had before. I've never had this kind ever. Like, I see all the fancy YouTubers always spray their glass top stoves and then wash it down, and it looks so satisfying. So when I saw this, I was like, I want one of them. I've been looking at them for like 4 years. I want one of them. Let me show you these boogers, y'all. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Cause you guys, wait. Y'all know I don't ever go through a milestone like this without first having a heart-to-heart with y'all. I pretty much have a heart-to-heart with y'all every single day I get on here. But I have to say the same thing I say when it comes to Thanksgiving meal hauls. Whenever we go all out and we buy a big old Thanksgiving dinner, whenever we buy anything that we need or anything like that, I always break it down and remind you that you play a huge part in the purchase of this kind of stuff for my kitchen. I'm going to break the fourth wall here. You do. And I want to say this because I feel like it's not said enough on the internet, YouTube specifically. I could not do this without you. I couldn't purchase these without you. There's no way. You spend so much time here. And that time reflects within my home by the things I'm able to provide my family with. And I don't want you to forget that. I don't want you to forget that. I don't want that to go over your head. It's because of you and your presence on this channel. Don't ever think you ain't doing nothing good in this world. Honey, no. You've done enough good in my life to last you a lifetime. I can assure you that. Not by giving me extravagant gifts or going and spending a bunch of money on me or anything like that. Just your presence alone. Think about that. Just your presence alone. You showing up to this channel every time I upload. That has done enough good in my life to last me a lifetime. Don't let that go over your head when I show you these. Oftentimes I worry about showing stuff like this because I don't ever want to come across as look at me, because it's not look at me. It's look at God, and look at you, and look at you, and look at you. I just do the talking, and I just do the editing, and I just do the uploading. Everything else is everybody else. It's a group effort. That's why I've built a community and not a following. A following is going to follow you wherever you go. A community is going to lead you to where you need to be. There's a big difference between the two. You guys aren't my following, you're not my fans. You're my community and you're my friends. So just remember that. Y'all might have seen the car change that we had a few months ago. Several months ago at this point. I don't know. I haven't really talked on it because I don't want to come off as braggy. But just know you guys played a huge part in that. Your presence on this channel. It provides so many things for me. And I'm able to do the things you want to see on this channel because of that. So thank you. Let me show you guys these. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I can't. So we went with Samsung from Lowe's, and I was hesitant to go with Samsung because I had bought a Samsung dryer whenever my dryer went out, and everybody was like, Marina, don't buy Samsung. But my dryer has done so good. Like, it has done great. So this one was about $340, I think. It's between $300 and $400. So it was one of the more less expensive ones that I saw on the Lowe's website. So I went ahead and went with it because of the fact that I'm so happy with my dryer. Now, I wish that I would have went with a top loading washer set because the dryer I got is connected to a front loading washer set. But as far as like the performance of the dryer and everything, I could not be happier with it. So I decided to get Samsung for the rest of the kitchen appliances that I needed. You guys probably see a smile on my face permanently on this video. That's because the Air A, I had just spent the night outside on the porch camping with the kids and the dogs. I had the dogs out there in the crate because I was terrified they would bust through the screen and in the morning I wouldn't be able to find them. I'm terrified of that after everything we've been through. So I went ahead and brought their nighttime bed crates out there, and they slept in those. And I felt like I had been roughing it in the wilderness for 12 days. I had been toying with the idea of taking everybody camping for a trip this summer, dogs and all, and I found out that I don't want to do that. Not this year. I ain't got it in me. I told y'all on my community tab that I am too well insulated for all this mess, and that still stands true. I am too well insulated for all this mess. I don't know how I didn't lose 50 pounds by sweating. Are you serious? It came up like this the whole time? Oh my gosh. I ripped apart that entire box only for it to lift up right off of it. Wow. This one don't have the buttons on the front like my old one. It has the buttons outside. Oh Lord, this is so cool. It came with its own quill. It's like a Velcro quill. Does that stay on there? Does that not look like a quill? That's like a Velcro quill. It's soft too. I'd sleep under it. Woo! It matches the oven. God, it's got buttons on the top, baby. It's got buttons on the top. What? Not on the front. This one is a lot different than the one that I bought for the single wide when that dishwasher had been out for a long time and I got a new one. It had the buttons on the front. This one has the buttons on the top, and it has all the like express. It has the heated dry, the delay start, the sanitize, high temp steam wash, all of that. I think it has more options than the other one had. It came with this little baggie of goodies. I'm not really sure what it has in it. I think it has the instructions in it, which is not my thing. It's Shane's. But it opens up, and the inside looks like this aluminum metal looking thing, and it has this little thing where it tells you how much like money you save, like the energy cost and stuff. It has the 2 racks that slide out, and on this one the utensil thing is so different than the other one I had. So it's on the bottom, and like I think the little hose, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the little hose is where you stick individual like utensils like forks and stuff to make sure they get washed good enough, I think. Ah! Y'all see that? It's so cool. Wait till Shane sees this. That is so freaking cool. Colin, I'm obsessed. That is so futuristic. I am definitely going to have to work on keeping my stainless steel cleaner though, because my fridge suffers. I got the Samsung front knobbed, I think that's a word, oven. It's got the knobs on the front, so it doesn't have the traditional back side. It came with all of the instructions and stuff. It's an electric one because we did have gas whenever we bought this place, but we had them remove the gas because I don't have any knowledge of any gas, and I was worried about it, so I had them remove it. So we got the electric range, and it's got the glass top, which is what I wanted so bad. It's got all these different options on this touch screen. It's touch screen. It goes dark, and then when you touch it, it comes on. It has like roast, air fry, dehydrate. Like, what does that stuff even mean? I don't know. But I'm excited to try it out and get to know it really good. It doesn't have an element on the bottom. I've never seen an oven without an element on the bottom, but it does have a fan in the back there, and it came with a few little odds and ends that I can put in here, like this little rack you see. I don't know, but it's all speckled and pretty. It looks like paint splatter or something. I don't know. I've always liked the way that looks. And I said we had gas when we moved here, but we had like a big old gas ball thing on the outside, so I don't know if that affected the stove. I have no idea, because there's an electric range stove here. I don't know. So we just went and got fireworks because it is almost 4th of July. I'm actually going to try to post this the day before the 4th of July. I'm not going to do a firework haul because fireworks, like, they're different in every location, I assume. At the end of the day, it's non-existent because you kind of burn your money away. I used to dread buying fireworks, and last year I was like, I'm never going to buy fireworks again. I think I told Shane that. I was like, I'm never going to buy fireworks again. You just burn your money away. But then I was like, wait a minute. Okay, so you don't have nothing to show for it after the fact, but that's kind of how like vacations work too, right? You don't have nothing to show for the vacation except for pictures and stuff, and that's kind of what the 4th of July is, so you don't really have anything afterwards but the pictures and stuff. It's the memories. It's kind of like, it's a not the destination but the journey kind of thing. Like you don't do it for the destination, you do it for the journey. We're gonna have a small firework budget this year. Not small, not really small. I mean small to a lot of people. I know a lot of people right now that they do over like $1,000 worth of fireworks. No, we did a little bit over $200, and that is our firework extravaganza for the 4th of July, and I think that's pretty reasonable because we got quite a bit. We got stuff like Pink Panther and stuff like that. I went to Hobby Lobby though because last minute, you guys know I'm always last minute. I'm always running to the store for something the day before anything it's important. So I ran into Hobby Lobby with the kiddos because I was like, they are bound to have some sort of 4th of July stuff because all that we have is stuff that we've had for the last couple of years. So I went in to get like just little fun things for the kids, like things that they can wear and, you know, keep for several years. That's what we did with the last bundle of 4th of July stuff. We kept it for years and we reused it for the last 3 or 4 years. 4 years for those shirts, yeah. Right? 4 years. We reused it for the last 4 years, a lot of the stuff, but we mostly reused like the stuff that we had. So this is what I got at Hobby Lobby for the 4th of July. I got little 4th of July tattoos. It's got like little glitter ones. I think it has like, yeah, it has 18. Everything was 40% off if I'm not mistaken, and these were originally $3.49. So I got them for almost half off for those. Last year for the 4th of July, I shared a reel over on Instagram where I did face paint with my makeup palettes, and it worked just as good. If you have a little bit of setting spray and a little bit of like blue glitter, red glitter, white glitter, anything in a makeup palette, they work just as well as these. I literally did it over on my Instagram last year. They loved it. They had fireworks on their cheeks and everything. So I got these this year because I really don't have any makeup palettes anymore. Like I don't wear makeup. I've never really wore makeup a lot. Like since having my channel, I haven't. Every now and then, like if I get a wild hair, I'll do it, but I don't have a lot of bright colors like blues and reds and stuff like that. So I just ended up getting these glitter tattoos, and they'll work just as good. The girls picked out these headbands. These were 40% off and they were $2.99. So I got them almost for like maybe $1.75, something like that. And both the girls wanted the same ones, which is a rare occurrence because they usually don't want the same thing. I got these glow necklaces. These are, it contains 8 4-inch swirl sticks, 8 connectors, and 8 strings. So I think that'll be enough for all the kiddos. We got 2 of these little bracelet and necklace things for the girls. The girls like these a lot.
I love them.
You can wear these year round, right? Like,
yeah.
You don't have to just wear this on 4th of July. You guys still have your 4th of July bows, don't you? Usually if I can get to Ross on time, if I can get to the Ross on time, I can get all sorts of cool little things, but this year I didn't. So Ross was picked over completely. But I got 4 pairs of sunglasses. I got this pair for Joey, I believe, right? Yeah, these are yours. I got this pair for Joey, and the sunglasses were $3.99 a piece. And then however much 40% off is of that. And I'll get to the other ones and show you guys the other ones too. And then I got these. These are like Mardi Gras beads. But they're cute as a button. Like I love that metallic blue color. So I'll probably end up wearing some of these. Me and the girls will probably match and wear some of these. Rubber bands, because we're doing 4th of July colored tie-dye. So I got royal blue fabric dye and I got scarlet fabric dye. It'll be the first time ever we're doing tie-dye. And I'm super excited. These were only $2.99. These were only $2.99 a piece. I think I got these off 30% off. Basically everything I got was some percentage off of something. And then this is another pair of the sunglasses. These are JJ's, and then these are one of the boys. Got those. The boys have matching pair because these are really the only kinds that would fit their face. The other ones were like itty bitty. Not 4th of July related, but I need another sponge because my other ones were hard. I need to do the other countertops, and my other sponge that I used for the island countertops got hard. So I got another one of these for $2.99. and I just cut it up and use it. I don't think I'll have to use all of this one like I did on the island because the island was huge. I only have to use half of this one because I just have a little bit of countertop that I'll be doing on the opposite side of the kitchen where the sink is and stuff. I got the kids these DIY paddle boards for like paddle ball. You can color it, and then look how cute for $2.49, 40% off that. You can't beat that. I mean, it's kind of like Dollar Tree stuff, but my kids, they love stuff like this. They will sit and color these and play with these for probably half the day. My girls have been begging for comfy shoes. Like, I've heard, Mama, I want comfy shoes, and I had planned on getting them some for their birthday because it's upcoming, but then we came across these at the Hobby Lobby, and they were on the clearance aisle, and they're $4.99, and I was like, if these fit, we're taking them. So these are Jolie's. These fit Jolie, and then these are Jay's. She got a little Dalmatian, and Joey got these little cozy bears.
It kind of looks like moon pie.
They got those. They had another, like, I think they were a sloth or something, but they chose those. And then I got 4 white shirts, all different sizes, but these are the shirts that we're going to be tie-dyeing. Not a huge haul at all, but it's enough, and all of it is super fun. So I have so much going on in the background. I have goats, I have geese, I have dogs, I have so much going on out here. Things like this, like, watch, whenever we go to the beach next, my kids will probably be wearing these, because things like that they keep and they love. You guys still have the 4th of July swimming suits from 3 years ago. And they still can wear it, because I always order bigger clothes than what they need to last longer. That's a trailer park hack. Whenever I was struggling really bad with money, we were struggling so bad, I would always buy clothes 2 sizes up if I could, so that they could fit in them for longer. So while they might be too big at first, they would eventually get to where they fit better. That's a hack. I learned to do that really early on in my mama life. I'm going to get on here before I close out this video and tell you guys I'm going to try my hardest not to have just mobile home makeovers coming at you in the next few weeks. There's a lot we got to get done in the kitchen, and I want to get it done fast, but I'm going to try my best not to just do complete mobile home makeover videos, because I know a lot of you guys, most of y'all love those, and I guess you would prefer those over anything, but some of you guys don't prefer those. You prefer like the daily content, like the lifestyle content, the cleaning content, homemaking content, stuff like that. So I'm going to try to make the best of both worlds, and while I'm going to be heavily focused on the kitchen right now because we're just going to be trying to get it done, I'm going to try to also throw my normal homemaking and cleaning videos in there too, so you're not just getting a full-blown makeover. In the next few weeks, you'll be getting my regular content just with a little more makeover, remodel, renovation type stuff, if that makes sense. I hope y'all have a really happy 4th of July. I hope y'all have a really safe 4th of July. Be careful out there. Be safe out there. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I hope y'all have a blessed morning, evening, night, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Know that I love you, but Jesus of Nazareth loves you so much more. He loves you so much that he died for you. He rose again, and now he's sitting at the right side of the Father making intercession for both you and I. When the devil comes in and he's accusing and he's like, but they did this, God doesn't see you. He doesn't see your mistakes. He sees Jesus, because that's what Jesus did for you. That's what Jesus did for me. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I love y'all. I'll see y'all later. Bye.